Yo, what's up guys, the Goblin. Today what I have for you guys a nice little nuclear using the AN-94 with that party rocking camo. And this is on the map Yemen, playing some ground war domination with a few of my buddies. I pick up a nice little nuclear. I do pick up like a PDW, a sniper, and I think a ton of other guns that I get this nuclear. But today's topic is not too much about the gameplay. It's just about girl gamers. So basically girl gamers. If you guys have been playing Search and Destroy a lot lately, I mean, pretty much every lobby there's a girl in there, which is kind of, weird because I started playing Call of Duty back in Call of Duty 4 and I played in MW2, and back then, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were probably there were probably a few girls that played Call of Duty, I'm sure, obviously. There's a few boys that do ballerina dancing. There's people that do all sorts of things that are, basically any sex can do anything they want. But what I mean by that is there wasn't as many girls playing Call of Duty, and I know that for a fact. There was not many at all playing Call of Duty 4 or MW2. And now if you go into Black Ops 2, and there's this, like, every single lobby has a girl gamer in it, and I'm just wondering, why is that? I think it's great. I think it's honestly great that more girls are getting into Call of Duty. I think girls that play Call of Duty in sports are freaking awesome. But I think that more girls getting into Call of Duty is only good for the game, and it's only good for the dudes. But the reason for that is I'm wondering, why are these girls getting into Call of Duty? I think there's multiple reasons. One, maybe they just want to hang out with guys they like, and I'm sure there's girls that do that, and that's not all of them. I mean, I played with some girls, and there are some girls that I play with on Call of Duty or that I know that are freaking amazing at the game. I mean, there was this one girl that I used to play with in MW3, and she would drop double Moabs like it was her job, and triple Moabs and shotgun Moabs and stuff like that. She was like she was almost on my level of skill, and I was really like impressed with her and the way that she played and stuff like that. But there are other girls that just play the game for fun, and maybe it's the reason that most of them will be playing Search and Destroy is because I think it's more of like a social aspect that in Domination you have to be playing the whole game, and Search and Destroy you only have to be playing like half the game you're dead, and you can talk with people, and that's what Xbox is. It's a social aspect, and I think that that's why a lot more girls are getting involved, and that's why Xbox and Call of Duty is only growing. Even though some of the hardcore fans like myself and other people that are been around for however many years Call of Duty's been out, like 7, 8 years, I'm not really sure. Call of Duty's been around a long time. I've been playing, I think, for 5 years now, maybe. That's a long time that I think about it, because I still remember the first time I got my Call of Duty 4 disc. I popped it in, got up to level 38 on that, and then I got my MW2, and I was just having a roll. I was having a blast. And I remember MW2, my first ever game was Karachi with the RPD. And I remember I sat up in the window and I picked a few guys off that I would run around the map. Like, it's weird how you remember those sort of things. Like, I remember my first ever game of Call of Duty, and that's a question for you guys. If you guys remember your first ever game of Call of Duty on, I don't remember my first COD 4 or at my friend's house or anything like that. But at MW2, I definitely remember my first game was RPD on Karachi, and I was sitting in that little building. But if you guys do remember your first game, leave it down in the comment section below. But that's basically it for girl gamers. There's a lot more nowadays. There are some that just play it to, talk to guys or talk to their friends, which is fine by me. I mean, I'll pick them off if they're noobs. I'll get some easy kills on them. But there's some girls that are definitely to be feared and really good Call of Duty players, and there's quite a few that I know. So let me know your opinions on girl gamers down below in the comment section below, and drop this video a like rating. Let's push for 2,000 likes. Would be freaking awesome. And I pick up the nuclear here in a second, just spawn trapping these guys up on the A flag. There's the nuclear, and as always, subscribe for Cookie. I'm out. C4!